In the year 64 AD, a fire tore through Rome, burning nonstop for 9 days. It was a catastrophe that devoured temples, homes, and even the emperor's own palace. The emperor was Nero, and a dark rumor quickly spread through the terrified city that he had started the fire himself. Nero became the leader of the most powerful empire on earth at just 16 years old. But his name would become synonymous with tyranny and excess. On the night of July 18, 64 AD, the fire began near the Circus Maximus. Fanned by strong winds, the flames consumed Rome's wooden buildings, turning the city into ardent furnace. The historian Tacitus tells us the blaze raged for 6 days, stopped, and then reignited for 3 more. When the smoke finally cleared, only 4 of Rome's 14 districts were untouched, 3 were completely leveled. Among the ruins was Nero's own grand palace, the Domus Transitoria, which had burned to the ground. Almost immediately, the whispers started. Why would an emperor destroy his own city? The answer seemed to appear as the ashes cooled. Nero claimed a massive portion of the devastated land for himself. On this prime real estate, he began building a new, impossibly lavish palace, the Domus Aurea, or the Golden House. This was no ordinary residence. It was a sprawling complex with artificial lakes, vast marble halls, and walls shimmering with gold leaf. Some accounts even describe ceilings that rotated and showered guests with perfume. For the homeless citizens of Rome, this was a slap in the face. Their homes were gone, and their emperor was building a personal paradise on the ruins. The timing looked incredibly suspicious. However, we have to be careful. The historian Tacitus, who provides one of our best accounts, states that there was never any concrete proof that Nero was behind the fire. In fact, he reports that Nero wasn't even in Rome when it started. He rushed back, organized relief efforts, opened public buildings to shelter the displaced, and even lowered the price of grain to prevent famine. But Nero's reputation was already tarnished. He was known for his extravagant lifestyle and for behavior considered undignified for an emperor. Needing a scapegoat to divert the public's anger, Nero pointed his finger at a small, misunderstood religious sect, the Christians. This led to the first organized, state-sponsored persecution of Christians in the Roman Empire, a brutal and tragic chapter in history. Despite this, resentment against Nero continued to simmer. By 68 AD, revolts were breaking out across the empire. The Senate, sensing his weakness, declared him an enemy of the state. Facing certain execution, Nero fled the city he once ruled and, on June 9, 68 AD, he took his own life. After his death, the infamous Golden House was dismantled. Later emperors built public works over it, erasing Nero's legacy. The iconic Colosseum, for example, now stands right where Nero's private lake once was. Nero lost his palace in the fire, but he lost his empire to the suspicion that followed. Whether he truly lit the match or not, the story teaches us a powerful lesson. A leader might survive a disaster, but they can rarely survive the complete loss of their people's trust. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this piece of history, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more.